everyone, and welcome to Preschool Praise. We've lots to do today. We've got a great story and we've something fun to make. But first of all, let's sing with Annie and Simon about our God, who is a great big God.
Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He's higher than a skyscraper, and He's deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe, and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me, and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His plans. He's higher than a skyscraper, and He's deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plans. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands.
That's a great song about our God who loves us. But sometimes in the Bible, people got into trouble because they followed God. And today we're going to hear a story about a man who had to choose whether to do what God wanted or to do what other people wanted. I wonder what he chose to do. Sit back and let's listen. Daniel and the very hungry lions. Every day the people in the city of Babylon woke up to the sound of King Darius's roaring, ravenous lions. Can we all roar like a lion? Ready? Roar! Can we do it again? Roar! Right, let's listen. And every day Daniel woke up and went to his window and prayed to God. Daniel loved and trusted God and talked to Him each and every day. God had made Daniel wise and clever and honest, and so King Darius liked Daniel and put him in charge. But not everyone was happy with this. Not everyone liked Daniel. Some important men didn't like Daniel at all. He looks very cross, doesn't he? They wanted to get rid of Daniel. What could they do? Well, they came up with a clever, wicked plan. "Oh, great king," they said, "you must make a law that can never be broken. You must make a law that says everyone must pray to you, and anyone who prays to God must be fed to the roaring, ravenous lions." And do you know, King Darius agreed. He made a law that could not be broken. Oh no, what should Daniel do? Now Daniel loved God. Daniel served God. Daniel knew God was in control. So he scratched his head and he had a good think. Can you scratch your head and have a good think? Think hard. Daniel then knew he must follow and trust in God, even if he was thrown into the roaring, ravenous lions. Let's do our roar again. Ready? Roar! So each and every day, Daniel went to his window and carried on praying to God. What do you think happened next? Well, those nasty men had Daniel arrested and taken to the king. King Darius was sad. He knew he'd been tricked. He didn't want to feed Daniel to the roaring, ravenous lions, but he had foolishly made a law that could not be broken. What could he do? Sadly, King Darius ordered the men to throw Daniel into the lion's den. And the king said to Daniel, "May the God you follow save you." Then a great big stone was put over the entrance, and all went quiet. Can you see the lion's paw on the edge of the picture? Poor Daniel. What would those lions do? All that night, King Darius could not sleep. He was so worried about Daniel, and he was cross that he had been tricked. So just as the sun was rising, King Darius ran to the den. He called out, "Daniel, are you there?" Can we all say that together? "Daniel, are you there?" And he waited and waited. "Yes," called Daniel. "God sent an angel who shut the mouths of the lions." The stone was quickly rolled away, and Daniel came out alive and well. There was not a scratch on him. Hooray! "Now," said King Darius, "where are those evil men who tricked me?" He ordered the men to be thrown into the lion's den. Let's do one last big roar. Roar! And those hungry lions ate them all for breakfast. But King Darius had learnt something very important that day, and he told everyone in his kingdom. He said, "I have learned that the God that Daniel loves and follows, the God who saved him from the lions, is the one true God who lives forever." Whoa, those roaring, ravenous lions were frightening, weren't they? They frightened me. Now, Daniel knew that God was the only true God. And so when he was told to stop praying to God, he had to choose what to do. He had to decide what to do. And he decided to keep on trusting in God. And so God gave him courage to do the right thing, to keep on praying. God helped Daniel to be bold and strong. And we know a song about being bold and strong, don't we? So why don't we jump up and sing that with Holly now?
Be bold, be strong, for the Lord your God is with you. Be bold, be strong, for the Lord your God is with you. I am not afraid, no, 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 I am not dismayed, not me, 'cause we're walking in faith and victory. Come on and walk in faith and victory, for the Lord your God is with you. Be bold, be strong, for the Lord your God is with you. Be bold, be strong, for the Lord your God is with you. I am not afraid, no, 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 I am not dismayed, not me, 'cause I'm walking in faith and victory. Come on and walk in faith and victory, for the Lord your God is with you.
So Daniel trusted God, and our great big God rescued him from the lions. And if we trust in God like Daniel did, God will help us too. Because he sent Jesus to rescue us, not from hungry lions, but to rescue us from sin and death and help us to be friends forever with God. Give us life forever with God. And God also helps us when we're worried and afraid. So why don't we talk to God now? Why don't we ask God to help us? And so when I say, help us, you all say, to trust in you. And we hold our hands like that, grasp them really tightly. Let's practice that. Help us to trust in you. Right, let's get ourselves ready to pray. Dear Lord, when we are worried or afraid, help us to trust in you. When other people don't believe in you, help us to trust in you. When we have to make choices like Daniel did, help us to trust in you. Amen. Well, today we're going to make some figures of Daniel and the lions and the angel. So you're going to need some thick card, some thick paper or some thin card in white, orange, yellow, then a creamy colour, and then grey or brown. And I'll show you what to do. You also need some toilet roll tubes or a kitchen roll tube. And the first thing is we need to draw the shape of the body for our characters, and every body is going to be the same shape. So just go around like this, like that, and cut that out. And this will be our template, so we can draw all the others. So you're going to use the cream for the angel. So draw round there, like that. Cut that out. Draw on your brown or grey for Daniel. And cut that one out. And then on your yellow. And you do as many yellow bodies as you want lions. So if you want 3 lions, you need 3 yellow shapes. Let me just draw quickly round one of them, like that. Cut that out. There we are. So we have Daniel, one of the lions, and an angel. The next thing is you need a little pot or tube from the kitchen that you can draw around to make the face. And you're going to do that on the white card, like this. And you cut out as many faces as you need. So you need one for Daniel, one for the angel, and then one for each of the lions, like that. So you need to cut lots of those shapes. I've got a few here that I've already done. Next task is to draw the faces. So I drew a face for Daniel. I gave him some grey hair because he was quite an old man when he was thrown into the lion's den. And then I gave the angel some shining yellow hair. And then you have to do your lions. For your lion faces, you want to make 2 circles like that and add the eyes in. Then you have to do sort of nose, that kind of shape, an oval shape. And then add some whiskers, because a lion is just a very big and fierce cat. And then a mouth. So you have got a sort of cat-shaped face. But a lion has a mane round him, doesn't he? So for that, you need your orange paper. Put your face on there and then draw a flower shape. Do you see? Like this. Go around, all the way around. Whoops. And then you need to cut that out. I'll do that quite quickly. You've got to wiggle your way round, in and out. You see? And then this, we'll stick the face on this, and this will be the mane. There we are. I've had to do that really quickly. So take that shape, put some glue on the back of your lion and stick it down. And there you are. You've got a lion with a mane. The next thing is to put all the faces onto the bodies. Let's move some of this out the way. So you take your lion body, the yellow one, put a bit of glue near the top, like that, and then you add your lion. There, and I've got another one here because I'm going to have quite a few lions. Take your brown or grey colour for Daniel, put some glue on the top, and then add Daniel's face, like that. And we do the same then on the cream colour card, which we were using for the angel. Stick the angel face on. Next, you need to cut down your toilet rolls because they're too big. So if you cut them, you can cut them in half. They go a bit flat and squishy, like that, but you can soon, straighten them out again. There we are. Or you can cut lots out of your kitchen roll. When you've done that, you then are going to stick your figures onto here. And of course, you can have coloured Daniel in and given him some arms, and you might want to decorate your angel. I'm just doing it quickly so you can get the idea. So you put some glue in a strip up the back of your figure, and then you're going to stick on your toilet roll. There we are. And then we'll do that with Daniel. Actually, I'll put a bit on there as well. I think that'll make it easier. A little bit of strip glue there and press him on. We've got the angel and Daniel, and he's a couple of lions I've already done. Remove all this mess out the way. We can see what we've ended up with. We've got Daniel surrounded by the fierce lions, and then the angel comes because he trusted in God, and God sent an angel to close the mouths of the lions and save Daniel. The one and only true God rescued Daniel. So you can make these and you can play with them and act out the story, or you could just set them up as a little scene, and when you look at it, you remember that God rescued Daniel. See how you get on, and do send in some pictures of what you've made. Today, we've some pictures sent in by Valerie and Ethan. Let's have a look. Here is their sun and moon picture, and they've used their fingers to paint the millions of stars that God made. They've also made these hearts from a couple of weeks ago with the words, Jesus loves Valerie and Jesus loves Ethan. And he does indeed. Archie and Maisie have made the Goliath skittles. Now I like the yellow shield you've coloured in, Archie. And they also made a smaller figure to be David. They're lovely. Well, you've all been really busy, so do keep sending in your pictures to Preschool Praise at stm.org.uk so we can all see what you've been doing. Well, now it's time for our blessing song.
It's now time for us to sing our blessing song, so why not hold hands or link arms with those in your house? May God's blessing be upon us now. May we know of his great love for us. May God's blessing be upon us now. Right where we are.
So it's goodbye for now, but I'll see you all again next week. So until then, take care. God bless. Bye everyone.